Oh, hey, sorry I didn't see you come in. I was just reading the book Hamlet. I mean, that's crazy. Shakespeare must have been on crack when he was writing it. It's just straight up nuts. So, listen to this. So, Hamlet is the Prince of Denmark, and recently his dad croaked, like just straight up died. So then Hamlet's mother, Gertrude, remarries King Claudius's brother. Now, I know that's a little messed up, but it's alright. We'll talk about it later. So, Hamlet is upset with Gertrude that she remarried and forgot about his father so fast. Gertrude is upset that Hamlet won't forget about his father and won't accept Claudius as his new father. So this goes on throughout the play. I mean, it's confusing. It's about as confusing as Bruce Jenner or Caitlyn, whatever it is. So like I said, Hamlet is just, upset about his father dying. I mean, he keeps thinking he sees him as a figment of his imagination. Though Horatio, Hamlet's home dog, tells him otherwise. He says, "Hey, Hamlet, you're not crazy. I saw your dad's ghost the night before, and you got to see it." And so Hamlet insists that he goes and sees it. And later that night, he goes on the watch, but I'll tell you about that later. So prior to this happening, Ophelia, Hamlet's girlfriend, Polonius, Ophelia's father, and Laertes, Ophelia's brother, all meet together. And pretty much, they say, just take a look for yourself. This is pretty much what happens.
"Ophelia, Hamlet is only in it to boink, and then he'll just bounce."
Oh, sorry, you're back already. So, Ophelia's family pretty much tells her to break it off with Hamlet, right? And they say Hamlet doesn't care about you. He's only in it for the sex. But truthfully, he does have feelings for it. But she's so obedient that she's gonna listen to whatever her father says. So she unofficially breaks it off. All she does is pretty much avoid him. But they officially break up later on, and I'll tell you about that. So, prior to Hamlet going out on the watch, he becomes very suspicious of some kind of foul play and very anxious to see the ghost. He knows something's up. Now, Hamlet's gut was completely right. I mean, just take a look here.
Come on, just tell me already. I'm tired. I'm not even alive and I can start running you. Though I do have something I need to tell you. You know your Uncle Claudius? Yeah, he murdered me while I was sleeping. What? He told us you died because of a cooking accident. Well, he's pissing on your shoes and tell you it's raining. That pansy was always jealous of me. Between the crown and the hot babes, he constantly tried to be like me. What I need you to do, though, is get him back. Eye for an eye. Put him down. Put him down? Just kill him. Anything for you, Father.
Oh, sorry. I'm hungry. So, this shows how smart Hamlet is right here. I mean, he knew something was up. He knew that my dad can't just be roaming this earth haunting things for no reason. Like I said, he knew something was up. But because of this, now what Hamlet knows, he becomes very secretive and paranoid. He doesn't want anyone to find out what the heck's about to go on. So, Hamlet starts thinking of the plan he needs to do, but then he realizes, I just can't trust this ghost. This ghost could be some voodoo devil kind of stuff. So he's like, I need more proof. So like I said, he's so freaking smart, he comes up with this plan to have actors reenact the murder of his father right in front of Claudius. And if Claudius stands up and is horrified and scared, Hamlet knows that, this guy killed my father. So Hamlet gets all these set up, and he becomes very obsessive with the actors. Like, you need to perform it just like this. I need you to do this and this and this, because he needs it just right for Claudius to have a reaction. And so, prior to the play, he's making a scene. He's sitting next to Ophelia, kind of being rude, but they just had kind of rough breakup before this. This is when they truly broke up. It was a rough story. So that's happening, and then when the play starts, he starts just commentary. He starts describing it just all out. And the play goes on, and it gets to the point of the murder. Claudius sees it. He stands up, looks pale in the face, and he just demands to leave. Instantly, Hamlet knew, this guy killed my father. I gotta do something about it. So, you can't be dumb and come up with something like this. You gotta be smart and you gotta be witty. he came up with this elaborate plan to accuse this guy of murdering his father. I mean, it shows how smart he is. So right after the play, Gertrude demands for Hamlet to come into the room and talk to him. Though during this talk, Polonius is in the curtain hiding. So Hamlet just starts ripping into Gertrude. You killed my dad. You married his brother. You helped kill him. You know, all this stuff. Just starts accusing her. And eventually, Hamlet gets a little bit physical with Gertrude. And she cries out for help. And then from behind the curtain, you hear, "Help!" Instantly, Hamlet rips out his dagger, goes over, and stabs the curtain. Now, Hamlet thought it was Claudius behind the curtain, though he comes to find out that it is actually Polonius. Now, Hamlet's not too upset about this. This is Claudius' right-hand man. You know, this guy's been ratting on Hamlet the whole play. So Hamlet was like, hey, I got this guy out of the way at least. So, after Claudius finds out about Hamlet killing his best friend, pretty much, Claudius decides to send Hamlet off to England. He has Rosencrantz and Guildenstern escort Hamlet to England with a letter telling the recipient to kill Hamlet. Though, like I said multiple times, Hamlet's so dang smart and he's so dang aware that he opens the letter, changes what it says, telling the recipient to kill Rosencrantz and Guildenstern instead. So Hamlet just dodged a bullet. He returns back to England and everyone's like, what the heck? You know, you're supposed to be dead. So it seems like Hamlet's always one step ahead of everyone. He's so damn smart. Like, everyone thinks he's crazy, though he just plays with the crowd. He was sent off to England, though he dodged that and didn't get killed. He knew something was up whenever his dad's ghost was roaming. Like I said, he's just so freaking smart. But the thing about Hamlet is he's about as confusing as it gets. Now, I mean, even in the book, he tells characters, I am not what you see, there is more to me. Now, I mean, that's pretty freaking confusing, but I personally see him, like I said, as he's intelligent and aware. He's very witty. But that, like I said, that's at least what I see. You can only know what Hamlet is for yourself. So I recommend just going and watching it and perceive him for how you see it. Yeah, I mean, he's pretty freaking confusing. But I thank you for watching this video, and I really hope this helped you understand Hamlet more.